Tonight, National Information Technology affirms stakeholders' engagement in reenacting the NIDA Act 2007. Governor Obaseki says development of the Benin River Port project is in the interest of Edo people and Nigeria at large. And reactions continue to trail the proposed increment in electricity tariff. A very good evening to you and welcome to the news at 7. I am Udrakobong Achibong. Governor Godwin Obaseki says development of the Benin River Port project is in the overall interest of the nation, especially as the country prepares for the post-oil economy era. Governor Obaseki stated these when he played host to the Director General, Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency in Imasa, Dr. Basil Jamo, at the Government House, Benin City. Elizabeth Omoko reports.
Expressing his administration's willingness to collaborate with NIMANSA to make the Benin River Port project a reality and move Edo into the Committee of Blue Economy States, exploring opportunities in the maritime sector, Governor Obaseki emphasized that the unique location of the state would make movement of goods from Apapa Port to other states faster and more convenient while creating opportunities for exports.
For us, we have come to the realization that to complete that nexus, that locational advantage, access to maritime activities is key. That's the missing plank. That's why your coming here today is very, very critical and important for us. Because if we can, that plank, just imagine the advantage to the country. If you can move goods and services from Lekki, from Apapa, and within 6 hours, you are bang in the middle of Nigeria. Because from Benin City, it's 1.5 hours to the east, where there, you can just reach out of the country. So the Benin River Port is so critical and strategic to the economy of this country.
NIMANSA Director General Dr. Jamo acknowledged that the Benin River Port project was a testament that Edo understood the benefits of shipping and expressed readiness to ensure Edo was moved into a blue economy.
Not in doubt that when you join the issue of the blue economy today, we will be able to produce a better and formidable force to make sure that we have a sustained blue economy and increase in economic development and diversity for the state and the nation in general.
The NIMANSA boss also requested the Edo state government to submit a list of 10 indigenes with science background that NIMANSA would sponsor to Greece on fully funded scholarship to study maritime sciences. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
In its effort to ensure that Nigeria benefits maximally from the global digital economy, the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITNA, says it is set to commence the process of repealing and reenacting the NITD Act 2007. Statement by the agency head, Corporate Affairs and External Relations, Hadiza Ulmo, indicates that the need to repeal the existing act became necessary with the launch of the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy, which effectively replaced the Nigerian National Policy 2000, stressing that the agency's current establishment law is outdated and cannot meet the needs and requirements for supporting digital economy. The review of the NITD Act 2007, the statement says, will address contemporary digital issues, revamp Nigeria's economy, build trust and protect the right and interest of players in the ecosystem, among other benefits. While noting that the proposed bill will be predestined to National Assembly as an executive bill, the agency assures the information technology sector stakeholders as well as the general public that the process will be subjected to comprehensive stakeholders' engagement, as it also solicits the support of Nigerians towards the success of the passage of the bill into law, the statement added. And to other matters now, the continuous increase in the prices of food commodities is now a source of concern to Benin residents. They are appealing to government to look into policies that can help increase food supply in Nigeria. Ifomo Okafo visited some markets in Benin metropolis to ascertain the prices of food items and also feel the pulse of consumers.
Increased astronomically in the state. A 50 kg of Nigerian rice previously sold at 21,500 naira is now 25,000 naira, while foreign rice is 29,000 naira, as against 25,000 naira it was sold few weeks ago. A rubber measurement of beans sold for 1,700 naira now sells for 2,000 naira. A bottle of palm oil is 800 naira, as against 300 naira sold 3 months ago. A paint bucket of gari sold at 600 naira is now double the price, as the current price is 1,200 naira. The prices are the same at Oba and New Benin markets, as 100 kg of beans is now 70,000 naira from 52,000 naira it was sold 2 months ago.
Not if they buy from markets, even stockfish, when they retire 100, now it's 500. Stockfish, and so we just see her now. How they meet us well. We they bet them and make them reduce them. Government, that they get us now. Government, we they bet them, make them reduce them. Still 2 dear. Person will carry 3,000 come market. If you buy only fish, when we they buy before 200, 300. Now only one fish, 1, 2. Scooby and 1, 2, 1, 4 for one.
Rubber beans now. The time when I start 300. Now the price for bag 1,008. 2,000. It's 2 dear. White 17. Uloka 17. For the rubber, this rubber, see this rubber, 2,018. It's 2 dear.
Things are too expensive. They are increasing it every day, and it's very bad. I bought uniform for my daughter last time. A trouser length is 800 naira. Today I went to market, is now 15. How are we going to cope with it?
Fidelia Eremosele, a trader in one of the markets, attributes the hike in price of vegetables, tubers of yam, gari and most food items to the involvement of traders in unions who determine market price.
Before, by this time, it's supposed to cheap. The thing won't make a cost now. Before we will go New Benin, go buy the vegetable. Meeting people don't already buy for farmer hand. Once they don't buy for farmer hand, when we be buy and when we go there, we will come buy for their hand. When we buy for their hand, and we know if we come for inside markets, may we still come through where. We buy leaf, we will buy like green now, we they buy green, 300, 350. For tiny small olive, when we they buy before, or 150, 100. We they buy now 300, 350. But if we still bring and come for shade, we will sell them. We they sell 500, we they sell 450. Association full everywhere. 9%. If to say association no day, I suppose if farmer bring come direct by themselves, we will buy cheap, we will still sell cheap.
They believe food insecurity will reduce if government at all levels encourage farmers, as well as address the issue of insecurity bedeviling the country. In Benin, Ifomo Okafo, NTA News.
Despite the 5.01% growth of the gross domestic product Nigeria recorded in the second quarter of 2021, a lot still requires to be done to encourage manufacturing output. The manufacturing output is the major driver of growth in the country's economy. This view formed part of the body of opinion of the Professor of Economics and member CBN Monetary Policy Committee, Professor Michael Baden. He featured as guest from NTA Benin Network Center on Good Morning Nigeria. Eugenia Dubisi has details.
The National Bureau of Statistics recently announced an increase in the gross domestic product (GDP). The index marked 3 consecutive quarters of growth, following the negative growth rates recorded in the second and third quarters of 2020 due to the nationwide restrictions. The improvement, guests on Good Morning Nigeria unanimously agreed, is encouraging considering the general decline in economic activities during the second quarter of 2020. Professor Mike Obadan says the growth is an indication of normalization of economic activities in the country, but added, however, that it is not yet moving.
What really impacts positively on the lives of the Nigerian people is the quantum of output. How much output has been produced per capita, per person, and how much of it goes round everybody, distribution. So if you look at the trend in terms of total output, it means that the policies are working, but they will need to be sustained.
He also raised concerns about performance in key sectors of the economy as a result of insecurity and high cost of production.
I can assure you that once there is a good handle on the insecurity situation in the country, a confidence will be restored. Investment will increase. If investment increases, then employment increases, income increases. Then we have a situation whereby aggregate output of goods and services will also increase, and that one can impact on prices.
The guests agreed that the issue of multiple taxation, lack of friendly operating environment, and insecurity need to be tackled in order to restore confidence, increase investment to achieve inclusive growth in the key sectors. This will help impact positively on the living standards of the citizens. In Benin, Eugenia Ndurisi, NTA News.
Residents in Benin metropolis are hoping that the increase in electricity tariff expected from September 1 will lead to improved power supply to Benin and environs. They, however, expect Benin Electricity Distribution Company, BEDC, to meet certain customer-friendly conditions to ensure full compliance with the new tariff. Obeyi Otobre Prasai reports.
The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NEC, has granted approval to the 11 electricity distribution companies in the country to increase their tariff. For these consumers, increase in tariff will not likely be resisted if it is followed by less load shedding, longer hours of light, and a ready supply of prepaid meters.
We have not seen any significant increase in our power consumption, so increasing tariff this time does not really make sense. You just increased tariff, and it's not as if we have seen improvement in our power consumption. Sometimes we still stay without light for days.
It's not right to increase bill by this time, because number one, we are not even getting the light. Then secondly, they said they will give us a meter, and up to now, Nigeria have not gotten the meter.
There is no problem increasing the tariffs, you understand, but I feel what we need to do is also improve the standard and the quality of the lights being brought. So if there should be an increase in tariffs, then there should be an increase in the hours of lights being shared among the neighborhood.
In my own compound, we usually request for those prepaid meter, but what happened is that since over 3 to 4 months now, they've been bringing us exorbitant bill, even giving us a unspeculated bill. Even the amount we used before now is higher.
Professor Michael Obadan highlights some of the economic implications.
Inflation is high at 17.38%, and we've seen some progress in that area. Inflation is coming down. Inflation is coming down because government is taking certain policies. Now, discos jack up price. That one will definitely worsen inflation again.
The new tariff is expected to take effect from 1st September. In Benin, Obeyi Otobre Prasai, NTA News.
And now let's shift attention to Edo at 30. Some opinion leaders in Edo North say Edo State is blessed with abundant solid minerals, arable farmlands and human resources which, if fully harnessed, will change the economic fortunes of the state. They were speaking on the 30th anniversary of the creation of Edo State. Ekim Etayokaye report completes the story.
Edo State is one of the 36 states of Nigeria located in the southern part of the country with a total population of 3.2 million people according to 2006 census. Edo State was created on the 27th of August 1991 from the default Benin State by the President Ibrahim Babangida administration. Since the creation, the state has been governed by both military and civilian governments. Speaking on the journey so far, these respondents described the journey as challenging considering the level of development in the state since its creation in 1991. They stressed the need for collaborative efforts in addressing the socio-economic challenges facing the state.
The way to go is in terms of entrepreneurship. The way to go is in terms of skills acquisition. The government should provide the conducive atmosphere for jobs to be created.
1991, I would say that government has become closer to Edo people. Unlike before, when the whole Bender state, you have to come to Benin from Agbo, from Warri. Now you are only attending to people from Edo North, Edo Central, and Edo South. So I think it's positive that Edo is celebrating 30 years. In general,
it has been good because we cannot always be pessimistic, you know. It has been okay. Edo State has survived all the odds, and the state is doing fine. It's vibrant. It's okay. Yes.
They called on the state governor, Godwin Obaseki, to ensure that there is synergy between the various security agencies in order to tackle the insecurity ravaging the state at the moment.
Educational institutions and other institutions within the states ideally should be effectively mobilized towards achieving, those objectives.
When you look at the cost of prices, foodstuff, they are going up every day. And one of the reasons is because farmers are not able to go to their farms anymore. And if you cannot go to farm and farm, you can also have harvest. And if you cannot have harvest, there's nothing to sell. And if you don't have anything to sell, the few foodstuffs that are available become expensive. So I think the government needs to look at this critically.
For some time now, the terrorism on the road, when we talk about kidnappings, crimes, particularly the Auchi-Bini axis, it's been terrible. So I want the governor to focus his attention on ensuring that the state is secure.
Edo State has 18 local government areas in Auchi, Akin, Itaora, NT News.
You're still watching NTN News at 7. Stay tuned for more reports in just a moment.
I, His Royal Highness Prince Owen Jason Akenzoa, the Enogi of Ologbo Dukedom, heartily rejoice and felicitate His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki and the good people of Edo State on the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the creation of our dear state. It has been 30 years of profound favor of God on our dear state. May this celebration mark the beginning of immense blessings and opportunities for the entire Edo people. May the journey in the years ahead bring greater hope of accelerated growth and human development. Myself and the good people of Ologbo Dukedom assures the governor of our unflinching support to pilot the affairs of our dear state to greater heights. Once again, congratulations. God bless Edo State. God bless Nigeria. Obagatokpe is said.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the want and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Rendeki Gold, our hospitality is go.
I furniture don't find easy for me. You know another thing when it is easy for me? Linking my NIN with my glow lines by dialing *109*NIN#. Or I fit call 109 with my glow line and follow instruction. If calling no suit me, I fit text my NIN to 109. Or I fit visit glowworld.com/NIN. But if you don't forget your NIN, you fit just dial *346#. You get them back. What if I never register NIN? Just waka enter any Glow World and get registered. Very easy something. Don't let them disconnect you from all the amazing voice and data offer where they Glow. Linking your NIN is simple. It's there fast and it's there 100% free with no wahala.
Many thanks for staying tuned. In 30 years of its existence as an independent state in Nigeria, Edo has witnessed an uplift in the social life of the people, especially with established and upcoming talent in the creative industry. So we continue a series of reports to celebrate Edo at 30 with this package on social life of the people 30 years on. Asagata is our guide.
Over the years, Benin City, the capital of Edo State, has grown to become a vibrant city, living up to the national slogan, the heartbeat of the nation. There is a zest for life, energy, and creativity of the people who show pride in their cultural identity, evident in art scenes on the streets, dressing, personal celebrations, and even formal settings. In recent years, beginning from Thursdays, the state have come to see an increase in parties and grooves. If parties are not your thing, you could savor the taste of a chilled beer in a local middle or high-class bar, or drain down a glass of wine in a classic wine lounge, scattered in every part of the city, especially in the GRA. Several hotels, clubs, malls, cinemas have also sprung up in different parts of the city. The increase in event centers have also not gone unnoticed. No wonder why the creative and hospitality industry have risen to become an integral part of the state's economy.
I think we have done very good. At least if you compare the Edo State that we know 30 years ago to what we have now, there's a lot to be grateful for, and we thank God that we've recorded a lot of developments in Edo State.
Edo is peaceful. There's no problem in going to perform any entertainment or anything you want to do. So everywhere is peaceful for us, and the entertainment is also bringing money. So there is no cause for alarm in Edo State. We are happy. Edo has really helped a lot of us. Because most other states, when you go to other states, you cannot be able to say you are an artist, or you cannot even walk freely. But in Edo State here, we can walk freely.
The stakeholders are looking to better days ahead for the industry to remove more youths from the streets.
Our musicians are faring better than what we used to achieve, but we still expect the government to do more for the entertainment industry, because the entertainment industry in Edo State can provide a lot of employment for our youth.
We just want those other prominent people in Edo State to also help our artists. Some artists need money to buy equipment. Some artists need money to do a lot of things. And they should also engage more of Edo artists than bringing people from other states.
Social life in Benin City, there's something like old good days, especially those the products of 50s, 60s, 70s. You cannot compare those, those areas to present day, present life. To me, I'm a product of the old, so I appreciate the old good days. But I'm praying for things to get better.
As Edo turns 30, they are confident that the social life of the people will get even better and that Edo will grow to become one of the leading states in Nigeria. In Benin, Agatha Egwari Uju, NTA News.
And to other matters now, the outgoing Comptroller of Immigration Service, Edo State Command, Augustina Ogwenyobo, wants officers to continue to uphold the tenets of immigration service so as to contribute meaningfully in building the nation. This was her parting words at a banquet held in her honor in Benin as she takes a bow from the service after 35 years of meritorious service to her fatherland. Goodluck Nane reports.
Her journey, which Mrs. Augustina Okuyugbo began as an immigration officer, started some 35 years ago and ended successfully on the 28th of August 2021, a date which coincided with the celebrant's birthday anniversary. It is for this reason and more that friends and well-wishers, both from far and near, converge on this hall to celebrate with the retiring immigration boss, who many variously described as Amazon, mother, and a goal-getter. The Assistant Comptroller General in charge of Zone G, Dominic Asugwa, just like other guests, described the celebrant as a unique personality with enviable qualities whose exit from the service has created a vacuum.
Madam is still very young and healthy, so she can take up any other thing, any other assignment geared towards developing the service and the nation at large.
We are celebrating her because she has gone to war, she won, and she has come back home.
She came to Edo State and changed the narratives. And we are...
For the time that we've been together, there was a good working relationship.
If there's any area needs anything to be done, she will tell you straight away.
Your time, there was synergy, or there is synergy between the hotel players today and immigration service.
The retirement of Mrs. Augustina for other guests is described as a transition from regimented life to a civilian existence. They offered some advice.
That he has dropped her uniform and is going to another world. What obtains in the other world is different. Then secondly, he must have to take care of his health.
The excitement of the celebrant, who happens to be the 23rd comptroller in the chronicles of the command since inception 46 years ago, knew no bound, as demonstrated in a joyful dance.
Message I want to leave behind for those that are still serving in the that are still in the service, that they should put in more effort, especially when it comes to the security challenges we are having present now in Nigeria. They should be devoted to their duty, and they should have the fear of God, and they should not forget to emulate the good work of our Controller General Muhammad Babandede.
The incoming comptroller of the command, Mrs. Rabi Garba, says she will build upon the legacies of her predecessor.
We have been tutored very well by our Controller General, Elijah Muhammad Babandede. I think she did what he actually wants us to do. And of course, I'm going to follow her upon her footsteps and do much more by the grace of Almighty Allah. Guests were entertained as there was much to eat and drink. Comptroller Augustina Okweyibo hails from Ibaga, Ijebu, Imoshin, Ijebu East local government area of Ogun State. She was enlisted into the Nigeria Immigration Service in 1989 as an assistant superintendent of Immigration 1. She is married and blessed with children and grandchildren. In Benin, Goodluck Nane, NTA News.
We now take another break. We return shortly.
For everybody. Waiting, your body to the hot. This one cool me for body. Oh, I will bonanza to travel to different places for Nigeria. Muyi line your ultra-modern office for Ibiwe by Ebo Street Junction, Ring Road for Benin City. Don't make travel easy for chicken money for everybody. Benin to for center of Benin. For everybody. Waiting, your body too dey hot. This one cool me for body o. I move bonanza to travel to different places for Nigeria. Muyi line ultra-modern office for Ibiwe by Ebo Street Junction, Ring Road for Benin City. Don't make travel easy for Chinkele money for everybody. Benin to Warri 1,000 naira. Benin to Port Harcourt 3,500 naira. Benin to Lagos Maitu Iyanokwaja Iyaba Aja for just 3,500 naira. Benin to Auchi Ekpoma 1,000. Enjoy unbeatable price to Bayelsa, Abraka, Ugele and other places, including comfortable charter service to any destination. Muyi parcel service dey gidigba to help you receive parcel and send parcel to different places for Nigeria. Come enjoy Ogbele Awoof travel price with brand new buses and cars for Muyi line new ultra-modern office for Ibiwe Street by Ebo Street Junction, Ring Road, Benin City. Muyi line, cheap travel price for everybody.
And that's the news. Many thanks for watching. Good night.